Tonight on the North American Friends Movie Club.
Exploding cars.
Exploding boats.
Exploding explosions.
We watched the 2024 American action comedy, The Fall Guy, starring Ryan Gosling and Emily Blunt.
So put some movie gas in your movie cycle.
And pour yourself a tall glass of movie milk.
Because everybody loves movies,
and that includes us.
This is what it sounds like when we do a podcast. We're currently doing one. This is the North American Friends Movie Club, and you might notice something about the name of our show. And that's Friends Comes Before Movie Club. So I got to ask my two friends, how we doing?
How are we doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Pretty good.
Pretty ding dang good. I'm doing better.
Than last week?
Yeah, I resigned from my job and I got another job and I went to the lake.
Really?
Yeah.
I was going to say you went to the lake too. You've been busy, dude.
You got a lot done in a week.
Well, I haven't started the new job yet, but I did resign from the job. So
I'm very curious. Was this the job where they asked you what would surprise you and you said podcast?
No, but those people did ask me back for a second interview.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't the wrong thing to say.
I know, and I had to email those people and tell them I already accepted a different job. So like people were really wanting Kate this past week.
I guess so.
I was feeling very good.
I should have emailed them and said, "Sorry, podcast is popping off. Can't accept the job."
We're literally making tens of cents.
Oh no!
What's going on?
I dropped my water. I don't know if you could hear that. I think you could hear
I
it.
did hear some pouring.
So I dropped the water bottle I had, and I picked it up and I opened it, and it's carbonated water, and it just went everywhere.
Oh, no.
So I'm just going to be sticky this whole entire episode.
It's going to be wet and sticky.
Well, that's just something.
Yeah, off to a start.
How you doing, Nate?
Nate, have you been flirting with anyone? Can we get some flirt talk?
I do have a Monica update. I've seen Monica again. I saw Monica again. I cracked.
She's back on the
very
coffee.
Sleepy and I needed to go get coffee. I've seen Monica twice. The first time, she was very happy to see me. She said, "I haven't seen you in a while." And that was nice.
Did she smile?
Like, yeah, no. She smiled. She
my
always smiles.
Does she
It's
ever
hard to tell.
accidentally caress her breast when she talks to you?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. I read that that's a flirt thing.
That's a flirt thing?
Yeah. Like you
I haven't heard of that one.
You accidentally touch your breast by mistake.
Well, mine are so
Subconsciously.
big that they just get touched all the time. Because
Well,
they just
then
knock
You're brushing
into
those things against door frames.
Yeah. Kate's in the
When
drive-through.
you open the fridge.
Kate's in the drive-through. Her nipples on the register.
Gross.
She said, so two notable things. She asked if I wanted a muffin, and I was like, no, thank you.
She
was like, are you sure? And I was like, yeah, I'm trying not to eat so many muffins. She was like, oh, okay. And then I went back the next time. She said, instead of calling me my friend, which she's been doing a lot, she said, my dear. Okay. She said, hello, my dear. And she just came with the muffin. She didn't even ask. She was like, here's your coffee. She handed me the coffee and the muffin at the same time. I didn't have a choice in accepting the muffin.
Mm-hmm.
And then Monica asked if I had a wife.
What?
Oh, things have just escalated.
What is going on?
Yeah. And then I said, no. I said, do you have a husband? And she said, not yet. And then I was like, oh.
What does that mean? Oh my God.
I said, okay, bye.
This has been the slowest courtship in the world.
Nate, did your little heart flutter? Like, what did you experience when she asked you if you had a wife?
It was a moment. It was definitely a moment where it was like, it caught me by surprise. And then, so she said, "Do you have a wife?" I said, "Do I have a wife?" Cause I asked, cause I was like, "Is that what you said?" She said, "Yeah." I was like, "Oh, no. I don't."
Well, I think this is exciting, and I wish you all the best of luck with your muffin future.
What if you hold on a second? What if you fall in love and you change and you want to marry her, and then you put a ring in a muffin and you give her a muffin?
Oh my God, Kate, that's pretty good.
Thank you.
Kate,
this is really good.
If I do marry Monica, I'm gonna steal that. Yeah,
Please
I'm gonna
do.
steal that, Kate. I appreciate that.
Now, Brent, you've got some art to share with us.
Well, I have two things. The internet's cool, and you can read about anything you want. And like, I can read about space or black holes or the ocean or history and civilization, facts I've never heard of before. And I can read it and but nothing impresses me. But the odd time something will pop up on the internet. I don't know if this is true or not, but the term shot of whiskey came from that the price of that amount of whiskey equals, I turned my camera on, a mistake, sorry. Equals 13 cents, which was the exact same cost of a bullet. So people would give bullets to the bartender, exchange for a little bit of whiskey in a glass, and it became a shot of whiskey.
What an interesting fact.
I don't know if it's true.
It feels fake, but it's fun enough that I wouldn't want to seek out trying to correct it. You know what I'm saying?
I thought about that. I found that out like a couple days ago, and it's been just dominating my thoughts for the last couple days. How cool that is.
And here I am just trusting. I'm just like, well, that's just what it was.
Well, I want it to be true. Me
too.
But that's what that's good parts of the internet. I'm glad for that.
I think people should turn in ammunition and guns for alcohol. I think that's a good way to decrease guns in America.
To get shots. And my second thing is I have a new movie idea, which I didn't have until I just went to bed last night. I laid down and it just came to me like God came down and touched my brain with his finger and said,
"You're blessed."
Yeah.
Blessed.
This is how you know it's going to be good.
Yeah. What's really hot in the streets is zombies, and this is a zombie movie, and it's all about zombies, and it kind of features this cool rock star cowboy-ish guy, who's the main hero. But things are bad. Things aren't looking good. The zombies are winning. It takes place in the United States of America, and pretty much every state is just overrun. It's just a matter of time before it's over. And there's rumblings that this cowboy guy, he can't keep killing. He keeps killing them. What's the point? He's just overrun. But there's rumblings from a couple states over that there's this company, a doctor, a scientist is working on a project that reverses the effects of the zombie bites, and it's called Restoropin. That's
good name. Yeah.
Restoropin?
No, Restoropin. I combined Restore and aspirin and came up with Restoropin.
That's good. That's good shit.
By the time I'm done with this, you guys will not be able to poke holes in this or try to add on to it. It's that good. So, the cowboy guy is like, needs the perfect mixture of the science aspect of it and the cowboy aspect of it to combine. So they need to come together to save the world. So he finally makes it to this research facility, and sure enough, the doctor has the Restoropin. He doesn't know how to get it. He doesn't have a delivery method to the zombies. Okay? This is where the cowboy guy comes in and is like, well, doc, do you ever think about putting them in bullets? And that's how it's... So what happens is they make bullets tipped with the Restoropin. So because you can't get close enough to inject the zombies because they just kill you and it's lights out. So you need a way so they shoot them. And when the bullet goes in, the tip of the bullet dissolves or explodes, and the restore pin does its thing. And immediately, within, 10 seconds, I guess, the zombies turn into a human again. So, with every time you shoot one, your odds become better at defeating the zombies because you get more people on your side to fight. And then eventually they just keep shooting zombies.
Can those people turn back into zombies?
Well, here's the thing I thought of. Here's the ending. I'll just skip to the ending right away. Because once you're killed as a human and then you go to a zombie and you get shot with the restore pin, you're killed as a zombie. And then it's it. You run out of lives. This is your last go at it. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you killed your alive and then you killed your undead version of yourself. And that's it. So you're back to being you're back to being a human. This is it. You die. Okay? And
you
this
don't
is how
get turned back into a zombie.
No, you're just dead. And this is how the movie ends is one of the group members, like there's a Walking Dead kind of group. One of the group members sacrifices him or herself with the last restore pin shot, and he gets bit, and he dies right away because he was restored. But they all mourn the guy that died, but he saved everybody. And then the state, basically, the United States passes the restore pin secrets off to the rest of the other countries in the world, and humanity is restored.
Pretty good.
Clark Spark. And then, but the movie ends with the guy that sacrificed himself. His eye slowly opens at the end.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we need that. We need that setup for part 2, just in case.
Yeah. So that's my movie idea. Restore pin, zombies, a rock star cowboy, and a scientist. It's science and the world coming together.
How about restore Profen?
No,
I like restore a pin.
There's nothing wrong with restore pin. Restore pin.
I don't like it.
What restore Profen? That's too much work for the mouth. Oh, I forgot the whole important part. The cool rock star guy. He calls the bullet snaps because it makes the zombies snap out of it.
Oh, snaps.
He's like, yeah, I need more. Doc, we need more snaps. And the scientist is trying to get all the snaps to bullets.
This is good.
Listen,
good.
I have
thought of it. You thought of it.
This. I have a gift to write.
Yeah, I think you do.
To write, I have to go to bed. That's what I have to do.
You would have been like, there was a time in Hollywood where there was like the big, like fancy Hollywood, and then there was like the other side, like the Ed Wood side of Hollywood, where they would just have like writers writing like 10 movies a week. You would have been so good at that job if we just stuck you in an office in the like 1950s or 40s or 30s or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And we just like opened the door and we're like, we got a new idea. We need a cowboy, rockstar cowboy, and he's got to get these zombies. Make sure you call the bullets snaps. And then we close the door, and like an hour and a half later, you come up with a script. You'd be fucking good at that job, man.
An hour and a half later, the door opens. I walk out. Restore pin, see?
Yeah, restore pin. You ever heard of it?
You have now.
One blue eye opens up at the end.
And it's like tinted red. Yeah, so that's my idea for a movie. Restore pin zombies. Thank you. Where does that rank? Okay, let's do a quick top. Let's do a 3 rank of all the movie ideas I've come up with. Rank your top 3.
Jungle Gym number 1.
Yeah.
Jungle Gym number 1 with a bullet.
Pretty good. I did like the one with there was like a European political thriller. Which one was that?
That was the one with the robot smile.
Yes. Yeah, I liked that one. Because it was like
the Prime Minister of Scandinavia and the glitching smile.
Oh, I forgot about that one. It's up at the gums. Yeah, her mouth goes back too far.
Yeah,
I forgot about that one.
There was the light moth.
Mm-hmm. Well, half wasp, half moth.
That's a great idea.
Half wasp, half moth. Yeah, that was a good one too.
So where does Restore Pin rank?
I'm going to be honest. I don't like it as much. I don't think it's your strongest. I think maybe. But you know what you can do is you can always shoot from the hip, and you're always going to give us something. And I think that speaks to your creativity and talents.
I'm going to rate it third. I'm going to go Jungle Jim.
Really?
I'm going to Robot Face, and then I'm going to Restore Pin's going to come in third. I think the one I want to watch the least is the rat one.
The rat.
Yeah. Sorry.
That was the one I was the least interested in, but, still a good movie.
I did get to yell out Everyone Loves Rats, though, when I was explaining it. My ranking is Restore Pin, Jungle Jim, and then Robot Face.
Yeah, pretty good.
Speaking of Robot Face, this was our fourth and final movie of the new movie month, which is Kate's month. We're ending June with the Viewer's Choice movie, and we all picked The Fall Guy to watch. So, Catherine, why don't you tell us about what happens in Fall Guy?
I would love to. Fall Guy stars Ryan Gosling as Colt Severs, who's a stunt guy. And he is the stunt double for an action star who is very well known in this universe. And apparently his name is Tom Ryder. However, Colt breaks his back during a stunt gone wrong, which causes him to stop talking to his love interest, played by Emily Blunt, who was a camera operator. Fast forward a year, 18 months later, and Tom Ryder is making a new film, and his producer reaches out to Colt and says, Emily Blunt is directing this, which has always been Emily Blunt's dream, and that she wants you. So Colt goes and falls into a storyline where Tom Ryder kills his other stunt double, and Colt saves the movie and his love life, and it's so many action scenes, and the plot is kind of a wink at itself, because it's talking, he and Emily Blunt, the director, are talking about the different plot narrative choices that you can make in films. Anyway, guys, 2 thumbs up. That's it.
Why don't we talk about our favorite parts?
Let's do it. I liked the action.
This was just a delight. Top to bottom.
Great movie.
What a great film.
Especially after Hitman last week, which was enjoyable in a lot of ways, but was such a kind of bizarre concept overall that it sort of left you with a weird feeling at the end of it. This one is just the romance on point, the action on point, the comedy on point. Everything was really this was a nice little movie for sure.
Tip to tail, this thing was so good. And Nick and I were like, why did this do so badly? Why did the movie we just watched, Hitman, do better than this one? Because this is fucking hilarious. I laughed out loud so many times during this film.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It was funny, and the you really see in this movie how much charming performers can elevate something. Glenn Powell and the love interest in Hitman, they did a serviceable job, they did a good job, but you got 2 movie stars in this movie. Gosling and Blunt are both movie stars, and every moment they're on screen, you're look how good looking and charming these people are.
I was never a Ryan Gosling guy. I never really watched anything that he was in. I know that he's huge and he's the most popular actor in Hollywood, and he's everyone loves him. He's handsome. I fell in love with this man in 2 hours.
Yep.
Absolutely. He's my ride or die now. I will stick by him through any allegations, Anything that happened, anything, I guilty or innocent until proven guilty for moving forward. Ryan Gosling, he's got a fan in Cape Breton, Nova Scotia, that got his back. He was just delightful.
Yeah, I got to agree with you, Brent. I've never been a big Gosling guy. Especially early in his career, he was really miscast as like Mr. Serious.
Mm-hmm.
And he was kind of like in a lot of movies doing the Canadian actor thing of when you're trying not to have a Canadian accent, you do like a New York accent and you're kind of like a New York tough guy. You know, this is the only way you can not sound Canadian. Yeah. And I didn't like that. Like, I do not like the movie Drive that he's in. I remember that was kind of like his big breakout role. It's like, I hate this movie. I don't like him in it. This movie, I'm like, this guy, they figured out what to give this guy, which is guy who's cool, but he's got the quips. He's funny. He's kind of sarcastic. He's a little bit meta.
He's everything that I think I am. Like, I think I'm charming. I think I'm funny, sarcastic, and all that. But then I watch someone that's really like that. I'm like, oh, that's what I'm trying to do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got some work to do to get to Gosling level.
Oh,
Do you know what they call you if you're into Ryan Gosling? You're a goose girl.
Yeah, well, guess what? Put me and Nate down. I'll wear a t-shirt that says
Goose Girl.
I'm a goose girl.
For sure.
Yeah, I'm a goose girl.
I have loved Ryan Gosling in his looks and acting since he was in like an old movie called like Numbers or something. Like, he wasn't, I don't know. I've always...
that was a murderer, right? He was a murderer.
I think so. Let me look
in
it
Numbers.
Up. Murder by Numbers. It started with Sandra Bullock.
And the
2002.
Yeah, I watched that.
Yes, I have liked him since this movie in 2002. And so this to me is the best part of him. There's this hilarious skit that is on YouTube or online, and it's him and Russell Crowe. And I've shared it before on social media. And Russell Crowe is like, has all of this merch. Cause there's, like Ryan Gosling is now like, he's a meme, right? And so he walks this room, all of this Ryan Gosling merch. And Russell Crowe is like, what is this? I thought we talked about this. Like Ryan Gosling's doing any of it. And Ryan Gosling gets so angry and he screams and he and he does it a couple times in this movie where he goes like he you know
What went wrong? Well, as I look at it, you're torturing me right outside of your super yacht like a Bond villain. Dipshit! What went wrong? What went right?
And there's
I have that nose. Yeah, exactly.
I love it when because he goes there really quick and then he goes back down. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, it's just so good. He's so naturally funny.
It's so nice to see like a leading man who's very handsome, not have to be super cool all the time, just be quirky and funny. And I think he has a clause.
It makes him so much cooler.
Yeah, like how, like, do you think it's like every movie they have to, like, okay, obviously there's going to be a shirtless scene with you in it? Like, think that's just implied?
Well, you're a movie star, so that's part of the deal. Like
say if he got cast as Hitler.
Yeah, you're definitely taking that shirt off at some point. Young Hitler is like getting in the showers, getting ideas.
That is bad. I just got it. You better leave that in. You better leave that in.
They can't because he said it, or because he's Jewish. He could say it.
Yeah. That's a good joke, Nate.
Yeah. Yep. It's comedy. It's people tune in for. So yeah, there's got to be like a shirtless clause in every single one of his movies. A funny story about how handsome he is before we move on. Melissa, we were getting gas yesterday. Melissa asked what movie it was, and I told her it was Fall Guy, and she's like, "Who's in that?" I said, "Oh, Ryan Reynolds."
You mean Ryan Gosling, or did you say Ryan Reynolds?
I said Ryan Reynolds by mistake. I didn't know. I said, she's like, "How is it?" I'm like, "Oh, it's so good. It's like so cool to see such a handsome guy, not to be like." She's like, "That's your second one this month." I'm like, "Yeah," and I didn't really click in. I wasn't really paying attention. And she's like, "I don't find him that handsome." I was like, oh, really? She's like, yeah. I'm like, am I better looking than him? She said, yeah, I find you are. I was like, oh,
Nice.
sweet. And then I got home and then I put the movie back on to finish it. And she's like, that's not Ryan Reynolds. That's Ryan Gosling. I was like, oh, yeah, you're right. I screwed up. And I was sitting there. I was like, wait a second. Am I better looking than Ryan Gosling? She's like, no. Look how handsome. She's like, he's such a handsome man. Look at him. I'm like, okay, fair enough.
Yeah. And listen, I'd question her if she said yes.
I wouldn't have believed her. I still don't believe her about the Ryan Reynolds thing. I'll take it.
That was nice, though.
I'll take it.
He's so symmetrical. He has such like a beautifully symmetrical face and a good nose.
Everybody in this movie looked like Logan Paul, and it drove me insane.
They really did look like Logan Paul, especially like all the stunt doubles looked like
everyone
Logan Paul
got together. I was like, this is too intimidating. There's too much Paul right now.
Yeah. I had the exact same thought, Brent.
Okay, good. I wasn't crazy because I was just like, wait a second, I gotta reset that. And the other thing I didn't like about it is Colt Seaver, the name. That's a Texas quarterback name. I agree. That's a high school football quarterback. Big Ten SEC school.
But is that the name of the character in the show?
No, that's just his name.
No. I mean, there was the show, The Fall Guy.
Was there?
Yeah. This is loosely based off of an American TV show from the 70s.
Oh, I had no idea.
Me neither.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. That's probably that must be Lee Majors is in that. And that's why he has the cameo. Yes. That would make a lot of sense.
So I'm going to see if it's the same. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense. And for the 70s, okay. We'll get for a 70s stuntman, Colt Seaver sounds about right.
Yeah.
So,
I agree with you now. He's a rodeo guy who's sponsored by Monster Energy drink, but in the 70s, that's a stunt guy.
What do you think about what's your opinion, both you guys, your opinion of rodeo people, like the bull riders that wear the flak jackets and the hockey helmets now, full face masks?
It's fucking crazy. It's hardcore.
Yeah, still hardcore. They're crazy.
Yeah.
I would do it with that gear on.
I got into rodeo for a little bit, but I got into it from the animal side instead of the human side. So I was looking up YouTube videos like most vicious rodeo bull and then learning about the different bulls and watching the bulls highlight reels and cheering for the bulls.
Babe, wake up, Sledgehammer's going crazy.
Exactly. I was I couldn't name any of the riders, but all the bulls, I was like, oh, that big white guy with the broken horn, that's a bad motherfucker. That one, you don't want to get on him.
That's very Nate thing to do, is to get into rodeo, but the animal side of it.
So he gets into all these stunts because he has to find his stunt double, the leading man, Tom, to finish this movie. And Tom ends up being the one that caused the accident for Ryan Gosling to break his back.
Mm-hmm.
And why? Because he was jealous? I don't that's why.
Because it's too much FaceTime was this thing. He said every single time. Remember Ryan Gosling's character said every time that there's a reshoot, it's because it's got too much face in the camera.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And he's just very insecure that people are going to notice it's not him, because he's used to say he did all his own stunts.
That's right. Yeah. And he sure did not.
No.
I think that my biggest criticism would be that the guy who plays Tom Ryder isn't enough of a movie star to be that's the biggest movie star in the world. Do you know what I mean?
In real life?
He's not, he doesn't have the look or the charm of to be, and they say several times during the movie, he's really good, even though he's an asshole, he's really good. I'm he's not that good.
Well, he did have the good dialogue at the end. I don't know. I thought he did.
Yeah.
And so that guy is married. He was married to the old lady.
Aaron Taylor Johnson was married to.
I'm sorry, I'm not being very descriptive.
In the movie?
No, in real life. Like it's a whole
to like the producer lady who's way older than him.
Yeah.
You're right. She's yeah. She's 57 and he's 34.
Yeah.
And they're still married.
Are
57, 34. Attaboy.
Attaboy.
If Hannah Waddingham was into me, saying she's 49, I'm 41.
Sure. Even put her in this wig and those glasses.
I thought she looked good with her brunette hair. I liked her.
Me too.
She could do whatever she wants to do.
She could literally do whatever she wants.
She could shave her head if she wants.
It's her eyes. She has I would call them bewitching eyes.
Yeah,
she has bewitching eyes.
It's her eyes.
Yeah. I found myself bewitched.
Yeah. I wasn't necessarily against the leopard head tattoo.
I thought it was interesting.
He looked pretty cool.
I think it looked good.
And there was lots of funny moments in this movie where where he's trying to explain to something everything that's happened to him since the last time he saw that person. And there's probably two or three scenes where he's like, I went to the club and I drank the magic juice and then I saw leopard head and then and it sounds so funny when he's trying to explain it. It's yeah, that's pretty good. That's a good bit in this movie.
Those are good bits. I thought this was so tight. I was never bored. I was there. Never felt like there was any lagging. I don't know. And it's a 2 hour long movie.
We could have cut one of the stunts. Yeah, I was going to say we could. I feel to me, 10 minutes too long, but I'll always forgive 10 minutes too long. That's okay. But we probably could have lost one of the stunt things and we would have all been okay.
Certainly. Yeah. I could have lost half the stunts and been okay, but
the only one that would be the easiest to cut, but is probably the best stunt was the garbage truck.
I thought that was cool.
It was really cool though. But story-wise, you could cut that out and the movie would 100%. Be fine. But it was the coolest stunt out of all of them. So
yeah, you're right.
Tough. That's a tough one.
That is a tough one. I agree with that. It was a little bit too long. It was kind of like the Hitman movie where too many characters he played. One too many characters that we saw. Maybe one too many stunts. You guys are right. This movie is a perfect 100% perfect no-brainer date movie.
Oh yeah, great date movie.
With a guy and a girl date, this appeals to both stereotypical things that each gender likes. With a male date, hey, you get to look at Ryan Gosling the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
With a female date, stunts. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, sure.
That works.
Sure.
It just works for everybody. It's universal. I think it's impossible not to like Ryan Gosling. So take whoever you want to be on a date. Take Monica to see this movie, Nate.
Listen, maybe me and Monica will go see Fall Guy and I'll pretend like I haven't seen it. And then when the stunts happen, I'll go, whoa.
That guy's married to 57.
What did you guys think of Jason Momoa? Nick was saying that it was like he knew the part he was playing. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like Jason Momoa, I don't think. I can't tell.
Interesting, because I think he's very much like Gosling in this movie where he knows what movie he's in and he just leaned into it in the most perfect way. And I like Jason Momoa a lot, actually. I think I like him a lot. I don't think he's an amazing actor, but I think he's a very cool guy.
For sure, he's cool. Yeah,
he doesn't have. I don't know. I don't know if I like him or not. He seems like he's cool. I'm going to officially say I like him.
Okay, for now,
I'm on the record that I like him.
Good.
I like the part in the movie where he's the bad guy is doing his bad guy speech near the end of the movie and they've got him tied up on the dock and he's doing all this stuff and Gosling at some point goes you need carbs. Your brain needs glucose to function. It's just that's what's wrong with you right now.
That guy was in super good shape too.
Oh yeah.
That it's almost uncomfortable looking though, right?
I also think that Ryan Gosling saying that line where he's you need to eat carbs, also Ryan needs to eat carbs in this movie too. So he's got just as many abs as this guy. So I don't know who he's talking to.
He definitely is taking HGH like all the guys are.
Everybody
he's working out.
Everybody's on gear. Everybody is.
We should start it.
If you don't look like, if you have any kind, no, I don't know how to say it. A lot of people are on gear. Put it that way. We should become a gear podcast. We should take steroids.
You guys think so?
Yes, because I'm gonna go through like perimenopause, and I need to take testosterone.
Oh man, I can't wait till Kate's yoked on testosterone during the podcast, and it's just like, "What's up, gay boys?" Like dunking us and pushing us in the garbage can and stuff, like, smoking unfiltered cigarettes and shit,
making us flinch all the time.
We hear you unvelcro your weight belt as you sit down to record the podcast.
She's got to stop every 20 minutes to eat a bowl of ground beef. Yeah.
Think of how saggy my tits would be.
Yeah.
They would just be like, oh, gross.
Well, maybe time does.
They'd be smaller.
The nice thing is, like, there's this very funny joke in 30 Rock where Jenna's mom is like talking about getting a breast enhancement, but she keeps pointing out, she's like, I got the meat. It's like, you got the meat.
She got one at a time. Yes. Oh my God. I forgot about that. It's so funny. I love that show.
What a show.
What a show.
I would like to end by saying I highly recommend this movie to everybody. They should watch it. It's just a good way to spend 2 hours and a very charming movie.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Especially, it's one of the best rom-coms I've seen in a long time where, like, the romance is good and I really was cheering for them and it was funny and they're both really sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I had a perfect way to describe it.
Crying. We didn't talk about him crying to the Taylor Swift song, which was good.
That was good. He was doing his acting. During that part.
It was so good. This movie was a romantic version, kind of like The Hangover.
Explain more.
Like The Hangover, they have to like solve a mystery, and they're not supposed to be solving a mystery, but they have to, and he has to solve a mystery, but it's funny, and it's just like the way The Hangover was.
Mm-hmm. Good point.
See,
mm-hmm.
I'm good at this stuff.
I also really liked Winston Duke is really funny in this movie, and especially during the fight scene when he keeps like yelling out different stunt stuff. Yeah. He's like, Jason Bourne, last of the Mohicans. Like, that was very fucking funny. And then also at the end of the movie where they like kind of, it becomes like an Anchorman almost joke where they're like, stunt team assemble, and they all like go and rush in and like start having a big fight with all the evil stunt guys. I was like, this is funny. This is good.
Yeah, and when he kept on saying quotes from movies that fit with what was going on in the movie, and then I thought that was good too.
And then when Ryan would like guess it right, Winston would be so happy. They'd be like doing 5 high fives, like, hell yeah, stunt brothers. Like,
so cute. Such a cute movie.
Yeah, really good.
I was able to put together. What is that? There's a motorbike going by.
Is it a stunt bike?
No, motorbikes are far too loud. I think we talked about this before, but...
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, wow. We just heard it.
He heard you talking.
Hey, you want to hear loud? I'll give you loud. Exactly. That's a very good impression. You are very good at motorcycle impressions, Kate.
You are, Kate.
Well, that was a fart.
No, it sounded more like a motorbike.
Oh, I was trying to make a fart noise.
You nailed that motorbike sound with that.
Well,
yeah, so next time you have to do a motorcycle impression, just go.
You're nailing it. Fucking nailing it. It sounds like that bike just came back around. I was able to put together 7 questions in which I call the 7-man stuntman question or quiz.
Okay.
Sounds great.
Yeah, so are we ready for the 7-man stuntman?
We're ready.
Yes.
Question number 1. During the intro, Oh, wait a second. He's fucking wants to come back and fucking do more tricks.
Yeah. He knows we're doing a show, and he wants everyone to know he's here.
Yeah, he's like, oh, 7-man stunt, man. I can ruin this. Wait.
Are they normal size motorcycles or are they mini bikes?
No, they're normal size.
Okay.
All right. During the introduction of the movie, it showed a series of stunts being performed by people. Kind of let us, introduce us to what we're about to see. What was the very first stunt performed in the movie? Was it a person falling out a window? Was it rolling down a hill? Was it a motorcycle driving over cars? Or was it a person being thrown out a bus window?
Who goes first?
Catherine.
Rolling down a hill.
That's what I'm going to guess as well.
The very first stunt performed in the movie Fall Guy is someone rolling down a hill. Very good job. 1-1. 1-1. Question number 2. Colt Seavers has a big accident and he comes back finally to do his return. His first stunt is called a cannon roll. How many cameras were filming the cannon roll? 6, 7, 8, or 9? Nate's turn.
That's hard. I'm going to guess they didn't want to miss it. So they did 9 cameras.
Okay.
This is hard because I feel like he took out one and then they said, I want to say they had 5 left. But then I also remember them talking about 8 cameras at some point. I'm going to go with my initial gut and say 6.
You should have ignored your initial gut. Nate was completely wrong. But answer is number 8.
Gone forever.
Yeah. Kate, you nailed the thinking that I was on the same wavelength, that he did take a camera out and were like, we have to continue the shot. We still have 7 cameras left. So there was 8 cameras in total.
8
God
total.
Damn it.
So we are 1-1-1-1. In tribute to Memento, Tom Ryder would keep post-it notes around his apartment. One of those post-it notes said Chinese chicken orange with a question mark by it. Yeah. What color post-it note was it on?
Oh.
There was many colors of the post-it notes in his apartment. What color was the post-it note that had that note on it? Catherine.
You have to do answers.
Yes, of course. Don't tell me how to do 7-man stunt man, please.
Sorry.
Was it yellow, green, pink, or blue?
Green.
Okay.
Pink.
Unfortunately, you guys are both wrong. It's yellow. Traditional yellow.
Gone forever.
There was only 2 colors. There was only yellow and orange, so it was yellow.
Well, where did I get green
You
from?
made it up
Yeah,
in
where'd
your
I
own
get pink
head.
from?
It's called Good Questions. It plays tricks with your mind, baby.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Nate goes first. Question number 4. They go to karaoke. What song does Nigel sing at karaoke? Does he sing Genie in a Bottle, Hit Me Baby One More Time, Survivor, or Total Eclipse of the Heart?
I believe he sings Christina Aguilera's Genie in a Bottle.
I'm going to agree.
He does sing Genie in a Bottle. Welcome back to being tied.
You gotta rub me the right way.
Who's Nigel?
He was the assistant?
He's probably the assistant director. Is probably his job on the film.
Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
What's her face? Emily Blunt's informed that Ryan Gosling was the main prime suspect in the murder of Tom Ryder's stunt double. And she gives a heartfelt speech about why he couldn't do it. She says, he ushered a cockroach out of our bedroom or room for blank minutes. How many minutes did it take Colt to usher the cockroach out of the bedroom? Was it 21, 22, 23, 24? Catherine.
I'm going to say 24.
I'm gonna say 23?
Nate pulls ahead.
Ooh.
The answer was 23 minutes he took to usher the cockroach out. So Jody and Colt get into a fight when Colt shows up in her trailer dressed as an alien.
That was a good scene.
A very good scene. And every time he talked in the robotic voice, I laughed. She finally got him on the ground using what wrestling move? Was it a fireman carry? An O'Connor roll? A hurricanrana? Or a Russian leg sweep?
I'm going to guess. I'm going to Moscow with the Russian leg sweep.
Okay.
What was the first one?
Fireman carry.
And the other one was the O'Connor roll?
O'Connor roll, a hurricanrana, and the Russian leg sweep.
I don't know what a hurricanrana is, so I'm going to go with the leg roll.
The O'Connor roll or the Russian leg sweep?
O'Connor roll or O'Connor roll.
Okay. Congratulations to Catherine. She ties it up with one question left. It was the O'Connor roll. Quick little.
She just came back like the Undertaker, opened her eyes, sat straight up.
Yeah, she's like the guy at the end
this
of
thing ain't over.
The zombie film.
Yeah, blue eyes.
Yeah, blue eyes. An interesting fact about the O'Connor roll is one of the very first matches I ever refereed in wrestling. I had to go up to, it was a ladies match, and I had to go up to the ladies and say, how is this match going to end so I know when to count? That's a little behind the curtain thing. And she said, it's just going to be an O'Connor roll. And I was like, okay. And I walked away and I grabbed my phone from my pocket and I Googled O'Connor roll. Because I didn't want to seem like a fucking newbie.
Smart.
I don't know what it is.
I didn't want to seem like a square in front of the ladies. So I had to Google O'Connor roll. And sure enough, I looked for the O'Connor roll in the match. And that's when I knew when to count to 3. Question number 7 for the victory. So it's 3-3-2, correct?
Yeah, I'm still reeling from finding out wrestling is fake, but go ahead.
Sorry. So, yeah, if you guys get this wrong and I get this right, it's a three-way tie. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Speaking of Jason Momoa shot a TV series called Frontier, which was filmed in my home province of Nova Scotia. Where at in Nova Scotia was Frontier filmed? Was it
No.
Pardon?
Nothing.
Was it Lewisburg, New Waterford, Wolfville, or Annapolis Valley?
My turn.
Yes, it is your turn.
New Waterford.
I think Wolfville's in New Brunswick, I think. So I'm gonna cross that one off. What was the other two that Kate didn't say?
Lewisburg and Annapolis Valley.
Lewisburg.
All right, 7-man Stuntman comes to an end with a winner. We do have a winner. It's not me. Frontier was filmed in Lewisburg.
Oh, fuck. You almost got me with the word wolf because you know how I feel about it. I really wanted to guess it.
Wolfville's in Nova Scotia.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I was going to say you're wrong about that, but I was like, that's tampering. Congratulations, Nate.
Yay! I did the stunt.
Yay!
I did the stunt.
Yeah, she just threw Kate out a fucking window.
Boo.
Yeah, and she had wires hooked to her so she wouldn't fall.
Would you guys like to give this movie a rating?
Yes.
Very
much so.
Wait. Medals.
Would you guys like to give some gold medals out?
Yeah.
Yes, also.
I'm going to give out the silvers and bronzes too.
Okay, if you say so. Bronze medals. Who did you guys give your bronze medals to?
My bronze medal are a tie between haughty Winston Duke and charming Hannah Waddingham. They both were great, so they share it.
Yeah, I like them both. I have a solo bronze, so I'm going to give it to Winston Duke just for, I wasn't sure who was going to get the bronze. Hannah was up there, and then when he was doing all his lines, like saying Jason Bourne and then doing Jason Bourne moves, that was just so funny to me. So bronze medal for Winston Duke.
Yeah, same here. Bronze medal for Winston Duke. I was down between Hannah and Winston, and it really sealed up because Winston was bringing it in this movie with some of the moves and stunts. So he gets my enjoyable character. We saw him, and he was in Us, right?
Yeah.
He gets my bronze.
Silver medals. Who'd you guys give your silver medals to?
My silver medal goes to the beautiful, talented Ryan Gosling as Colt Seavers. Just an amazing job. And the only reason why he's getting a silver is because of why I'm giving my gold to somebody else.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to give my silver to Emily Blunt. I thought I liked the way she played this character. She was very gentle and sweet. She's doing a different voice than normal. She's doing an extra sweet voice. And I like the take on that character because you could easily make the lady director be like a hard ass who nobody fucks with. But she's like kind of like this. She's using empathy as her way of making movies. And I thought I was like, yeah, I'd try to date her. I would be unprofessional with her. Silver medal.
Silver medal. My silver medal also goes to Emily Blunt. I'll be blunt about my description of Emily. Delightful.
Well done.
Thank you.
Gold medals. Who gets your gold medal, Kate, and why?
My gold medal goes to Emily Blunt, who had such a better character to play. And I think she played a very believable, charming, charismatic woman who also did stunts. And so I just liked her so much. And I think she's getting the gold and not the silver because of last week's Hitman gal, who I just really didn't like. So I'm really appreciating the female leads.
I gave mine to Gosling. He's fucking a star. The kid's a star. He's so funny.
You're a goose girl.
I'm a goose. I'm a goose girl. He's believable as the stuntman. He's got lots of good little. He does a lot of talking to himself. That's very funny. And yeah, gold medal.
My gold medal goes to Ryan Gosling. I'm a huge newly anointed goose girl. Follow this man into hell and back from now on. Every movie he comes out with now is a must-see for Brent. I'm going to be all over this. Ryan Gosling, Hot in the Streets 2024.
No turkeys, but we all chose the same people. In different orders. Well, I rate that 100 out of 100 for podcasting. Speaking of ratings, would you like to give this movie a rating?
Sure would.
Yes.
The script for this movie. What did you guys think of the script for the movie The Fall Guy?
I loved it. 10.
10 for me.
Yeah, I don't think you could improve this movie at all. A little bit cut 10 minutes, but that's editing. That's not script. It's a fun story. It's different, and it's different than any movie I've watched in a long time. So fuck yeah, 10. The art direction for this movie, and inside the art direction, we're going to include stunts because you got to direct those stunts, and it's a very artistic. The sets, the props, the costumes, the stunts. What did you guys think of the art direction for this movie?
I loved it. 10.
I loved it as well. 9. I didn't like the colored smoke for explosions. It threw me off.
Yeah.
And I found the Metal Storm thing a little bit corny, kind of. I know it's supposed to be.
It wasn't super believable as like a real movie.
It gave me Tropic Thunder vibes.
A little bit of Tropic Thunder. Yeah, I would agree with that. I'm still going to give the art direction a 10. I thought everything looked awesome, and I thought the stunts were. I'm almost always bored, to be honest, in action movies during the stunt parts, like during car chases. I'm almost always fucking bored. But all of this stuff, I wasn't really bored at any point during the stunt stuff. It was pretty fun. So yeah, I'll give it a 10. This will be interesting. The music for this movie. What did you guys think of the music for this movie?
Bangers front to bottom. starting off with Phil Collins and continuing with Phil Collins, this is an obvious 10. This music is a 10. So good. So many good songs.
They do the best Kiss song, which is "I Was Made for Loving You," and then they do like a sad rendition of it when he's in the boat. There's like an emo version of "I Was Made for Loving You." 9. I'm going to give it a 9.
Kate was very correct. Bangers, top to bottom, front to bottom. She said, didn't make much sense, but yeah, "I Was Made for Loving You" by Kiss. I say bangers get 10, but here's a problem I noticed. These movies are using the same banger multiple different ways.
Yeah, they used it. Yeah, a
don't
couple
like
times.
it. Don't like it. I mean, "I Was Made for Loving You" was played 4 different ways. "Thunderstruck" almost saved it. "I Believe in a Thing Called Love" was great.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, so I have to give it a 9. Oh, "I Hate Myself for Loving You" by Joan Jett. Oh my God. Yeah, anyway, I give it a 9 because I didn't like the reliance on "I Was Made for Loving You" over and over and over again. You have other songs. You're willing to shell out the money for these bangers, so just play different bangers. No ZZ Top bothered me. There should have been a ZZ Top song. Yeah, you put Lagrange in there when he's riding that fucking rental car as the valet. Come on.
Yeah, that would have been pretty good. Actually, now that you say that,
yeah,
they should hire you to do
I know
that
this.
job.
I know this. I know. I trust me. I've been saying this for years. I could put music together. And listen, there's another thing I noticed about movies lately. Not only are they using the same song in multiple different versions, it's not loud enough. The music isn't loud enough anymore.
That's a surprising complaint.
Yeah, it's not loud enough. You need loud. If you're gonna play a banger, you want it loud. Turn it to 11. Turn it to 11.
This is an action comedy film. As an action comedy film, what would you rate this movie?
This gets a 10. I do not like action films normally, and this kept my attention the whole ding dang time. It gets a 10.
Yeah, I was looking up at the time, and I was like, my goodness, my attention was grabbed the entire ding dang time, and I gave it a 10.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree with you both. I don't think you could do much better than this when it comes to mixing action and comedy together. This does a really good job of it, and it is genuinely funny, and the action is genuinely good. So, yeah, 10. It's a 10. And then as far as new movies go, if someone was like, hey, I want to see a new movie, it's got to be new. I'm heading to the movie theater. What should I see? How much would you recommend The Fall Guy to someone heading to the movie theater?
It would have been the coolest to see it at a movie theater. I'm going to give it a 10. I spent $20 on watching this at home, and it was worth it.
Listen, here's the deal. If you're going on a date, take your date to this movie. They'll think you're a genius. This movie gets a 10.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you both on this one. If I would actually probably watch this one again.
Yes.
Yeah.
This movie gets a 48.9. It gets a 48.9.
Yes.
Very well rated. Probably gonna be. I wouldn't be surprised if this is my favorite movie of 2024 when it's all said and done. Wouldn't be surprised at all.
For sure. Yeah, out of the ones we saw this month, this was the best by far.
Oh, for sure.
Speaking of months, who's got this new month?
It's my month. It's Brent's month. It's my birthday month. Before I tell you guys the theme of the month of July, I want everybody to, if you listen to the show, enjoy the show, make sure you're subscribed on Spotify, Apple, YouTube. Make sure you tell everybody that you work with and all your friends that you have to listen to the show because it's very funny and a lot of work goes into it, especially from Nate. And we deserve all the listeners we can. Make sure you subscribe, unsubscribe, resubscribe, do whatever you on all the social things. Follow us on Twitter at NAFMC podcast. And I want to
leave a review.
Leave a review. Yes. Comment, message the account on any social, and we'll reply with something hilarious. I also want to announce that at the end of season 2, we're going to do our version of the Oscars.
Ooh.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put together categories of all the movies we watched in the year. And we're going to have a little ceremony show.
Wow, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, we're going to have our little Oscars, and we're going to think of a name for the Oscars, and we're going to give them away at the end of season 2. But that's only halfway there.
We should email the winners and send them like a special attachment certificate for 100%. I can make that easily.
Let's print them off on a computer. Make sure it's the old type of paper with the serrated edges. You got to peel off.
Okay, dot matrix.
Yeah, we'll do that. I like that idea of sending Ryan Gosling. Congratulations, you win Sexiest Man of the Year. All right,
from North American Friends Movie Club.
Yep. So let's talk about July. July is my birthday month, and last year on July I picked birthday. I forget what it was, but this year it's Brent's birthday beach bonanza.
Oh, the quadruple B.
Yeah, the key word in there is beach. For the month of July, every movie we watch has to have a prominent role from a beach.
Oh, love it.
Beach movies, summer vibes, summer vacation vibes, Mama in the river, looking for more crystal in her flute.
What?
I don't know. I meant to say crystal in your champagne flute.
I
fucked it up.
Okay.
Yeah, that's you in the river. You be fancy.
You.
Okay, first movie we're watching is Jaws.
Damn it. I was going to pick Jaws.
Fuck you, Nate. Should have picked it on your mind. We're watching
Immediately,
Jaws.
I was like, you're like beach. I'm like, cool, Jaws.
I don't know if I've ever seen it all the way through.
Yeah, we're going to watch Jaws just in time for July 4th. Ooh, works out perfectly.
Oh, no.
Jaws scared me so bad when I was a kid that I would like fantasize about there being doors inside the swimming pool that would open and release sharks into the swimming pool. And like really scare myself about that. So I'm excited to spoil swimming for another 25 years.
Yep. And I get to do my Captain Quint impression next week.
Oh,
and that's very exciting.
That.
I make a promise to our listeners. I think I'm going to memorize his entire monologue about when the ship wrecked and all the sharks ate all the men. And I'm going to do it in the Quint voice.
Okay.
For next week's episode.
I'm looking forward to that performance.
I'm going to...
Please prepare.
Yeah, I'm going to try to prepare, yes. If I don't, I'm sorry. I dropped the ball on that one.
Well, that's going to be fun. Jaws is going to be... that'll be a good, fun movie. And that means there's only one thing left to do. And that's say goodnight, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
Good night, Kate.
None of man's fantasies of evil can compare with the reality of Jaws.
Bad fish, but I'll catch him and kill him.
Did you hear your father? I'm the woman now.
This shark, swallow you whole.
From the best-selling novel, Jaws, rated PG, maybe too intense for younger children.
Doc, we need more snaps.